Here we go. It's Gramma versus Rezears, the Italian versus the German, to extend their life here in the lower bracket of the $18,000 EU Champions Road 1v1, not invitational, qualifier. Everybody could just sign up, seeded by their ranked MMR. Rezears with only a single loss to the player currently in the grand finals, I believe. He lost to Toxic. And I think Rezears is the kind of guy who could, who could make his way all the way back and play him again in the grand finals, because he is that kind of player. Rezears and Toxic both played in the Nupo versus Moxie challenge, and both of them got wins, I think, on different players. I think Rezears beat Nupo and Toxic beat Moxie, but winning against either one of them shows that you're a more than capable 1v1er. And Rezears is hoping to win against everybody from here on out today. Okolenko, they give it a 7 months prime. Oh, the king forced everyone to type frick-YouTube. Was that a mistake, or that's exactly how you wanted everyone to type it? Rezears! Double jump bump. It's of course not my birthday, despite what Okolenko said. Maybe he was saying happy birthday to himself. Maybe it's Okolenko's birthday. He's hitting us with a Michael Scott. Oh, it's not your birthday? I thought we shared a birthday. Gramma. Air dribble bump. Feer is able to get around it. Pretty impressive. Nice curve dash recovery. Nice speed from Gramma to put him back in the lead. What did you get for your birthday? I can't remember, chat. What do you guys all get for your most recent birthday? Mine was a while ago. What did I get? Probably like some shirts or something. To be honest, I don't know. Your birthday was on Monday and you got a rice cooker. Nice. We have a rice cooker. It's nice for cooking rice. A newborn. Yo! Congratulations. Sharing a birthday with your newborn? Rezears going absolutely crazy as he sets us up off the sidewall. Quick dash off the ceiling to get back to the ball. Wife baked me a cake, then I got heads and tails. You didn't need to tell us that, right? We were talking about, like, you know, rice cookers. That was a great example from Breeze. We were flipping a coin, man. Why you gotta go there? I don't want to hear about your coins either. You don't even give it a timer? Yeah, no, rice cookers are just insane, dude. How do they do it? How come they can't make everything cookers, you know? If I want to have a lasagna, why is there not lasagna cooker that just instantly stops once the lasagna's done? Surely we should have the technology for that by now. This is a fairly low scoring game. Gramma might put himself back in the lead. Wives sound fun. I think I want one. I think the best variety is the one that also is a doctor and provides all the bread for the family. Gramma. 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 Either way, power shots makes it 4-2. Wife tier list when? Man, Gramma going crazy. Gonna make it 5-2. He said, I heard the intro. I heard you talking a little bit too much about Rezears and not quite enough about this Italian. Rezears, one last real attempt. If he could hit the Diaz challenge and then score 2 toxic light kickoffs, maybe he could bring it back, but that one did not go in. Rezears, a little musty, does eventually get his goal. Gramma, though, immediately wins a kickoff. Forced to the side wall. Oh my goodness, what's going on at the end of this game? Every time we think it's over, it won't stop. Pogo for the fans. Game number 1. Gonna go to the Gramma in this best of 5. Game number 2. Gramma and Rezears continue to battle. Credit to the Italian for a strong game number 1. Why Feer banner Belgian? No, just kidding. That's an actual good question, as opposed to why Atto Belgian. Because the Belgian joke in chat, and because it matches the color scheme of my logo. So that's why I picked it. It's not a great reason. I don't really mess with it very often. So I picked it one random day when I noticed it kind of matched, and then I've had it for a long time ever since. Rezears. Nice flick to make it 1-2. You think someone brand new comes into the stream and they say, wow, this front rolling cat is kind of funny, and then gets absorbed in and becomes a new viewer? Or do you think they go, what is this chat on, dude? I don't know about this, and leaves? Rezears popping up for an air dribble bump. Did not connect. Nice 50 though. Gramma a bit greedy to dive in. It's both. They say, what is this chat on? And then they stay. How do you even see the cat? Exclamation point 7 TV. See, this is the problem. How many people are out here? They don't even see the cat. It's not our job to recruit new viewers. That's yours. No, I know. I get that. But as the overlord of the chat, you know, I'm saying, do I need to remove all the DSCs in attempt to keep the new friends? I don't think so. How many of you in chat currently type the DSC, but you don't even get why we do it? Packiness typed me smiley face before before I'd even finished the sentence, but I never typed it and I don't know what it means. I'm actually impressed considering that we see Flesh Daddy here quite a bit. Oh, nice fake by Rezears. Considering we see you here a ton, the fact that you've been able to resist typing it ever, surely you're like DSC curious, no? Audit his ass. Ooh, Gramma, nice little doink to make it 4-4. I've even tried asking Grok. Yeah, no, I get that. I've been in streams where I'm like, dude, I just want to get what's going on. But the funny thing is, as I've learned with time, is that oftentimes there isn't a good explanation, and you can just hop in, and people for the most part, you know, don't clown on you for for like, there's like almost no wrong way you can hop into fun. Rezears making it 6-4. In fact, some of the best ones are when people mess up or a typo or something, and then next thing you know, that becomes the thing everyone talks about for 6 weeks. Why are you saying Gramma? Gramma. Because I used to say Gramma, and everyone was like, it's not Gramma. Ah, now I see. The DSC 1439 emote is associated with Feer, a popular content creator on Twitch. This emote is a specific Twitch emote tied to Feer's channel, and like many Twitch emotes, it's likely an expression, reaction, or an inside joke by the community. Twitch emotes are often customized for streamers and their communities, sometimes representing specific moments, memes, or unique characteristics. Well, I'm kind of annoyed at how accurate that is, but... Rezears! Kickoff goal to make it 7-5. Rezears hook shot, trying to pace out, or outpace, I should say. Gramma does not work. Bubble boost, rocking the Sam main boost. This is like standard boost, I believe, in Sam. Maybe not quite, but I feel like a lot more bubble boost is used there. Rezears flick to make it 8-5. Sorry, I have to unsub. I don't watch popular streamers, says the guy who's not subbed. I have great news. You're already unsubbed. Rezears missed his wave dash. Got undercut by Gramma, but did a good job adjusting anyways. Oh, he's just relentless, cutting this back in. Actually overdid it. Didn't think that was possible. Thought he wouldn't be able to get enough angle. Do I need certain settings for 7TV to see emotes? Because you don't see anything? It's a Chrome extension, or I'm assuming it works on other browsers as well. But once you have it, then you probably just have to refresh a bit, and then it should match what you see on screen. Because what you see on screen shows you, what you should be seeing in chat. Like what Backiness is typing a brick wall, but it should just be a little army guy marching. Gramma. Ooh. Thought maybe he could take a shot to end this game. Took like a bit of a risk and said maybe Rezears will be passive and let this bounce out, and then maybe I can shoot and win a kickoff, but no. Yeah, like 20 times? Oh, well, maybe you'll have to reset the browser or something. I don't know. If you got 7TV, there's nothing else you need to do. Once you have the extension, you should be good to go, and eventually it'll let you in. How do y'all remember all these? I'm glad to teach a new wave of potential degenerates. Most of them are not remembered. Game number 3. Rezears bounces back. While chat are too degenerate to focus on the match. What they don't realize is the best game ever played just happened in front of your eyes. I'm sure it's definitely not my fault. Rezears pulling off the reset. Gramma got just enough though to not allow Rezears to sneak underneath. Nice reset. Oh, did he get another one? Wait, did he wave dash there? Did he get a reset off Gramma? I don't think so, but we have to see. Reset here, flip. Nah, that's just a landing. Would have been sick though. Zap dash from Rezears, got ahead of himself, missed the midfield 100. And then just slammed a power shot directly at a prepared defender. Just gonna force him to the back wall. Gramma is just gonna shoot on the nets. That seems pretty available. Rezears is going in and out. Meanwhile, it's free for the Italian. Rezears, oh my goodness, great placement. Single jumps to pop the ball, holds onto the flip, and only uses it right when he knows he can perfectly place it. Crossbar posting in. Rezears dodges in the first demo, but not the second. So this is actually a bit awkward to score. Gramma, ooh, has to pop it in order to make Rezears miss, and then will score it. This was not a freebie by any means. Rezears was able to respawn. Credit to Gramma for being able to flick it over the top without having it fly too far away from a scoreable position. Gramma trying to get height underneath the flick immediately in order to make it so that Rezears cannot interfere. Rezears attempted to counter by going in and out of the nets, but that does not work. Gramma's too quick. How many Ethereum for Feer to get a DSC tattoo? I'm not much of a tattoo guy. I don't think I'd ever get one. You might be quicker able to convince Dr. Feer than me. And I don't think you'd be able to convince her, just to be clear. But she might be quicker to convince. Gramma trying to get fancy. Who's playing in this tournament? Any big players? First off, I'm offended on behalf of Rezears and Gramma. Secondly, the players that are left are Toxic, Nugget, Tempo. That is who these guys will have to play through if they do win this best of 5 to advance. How did you bag Dr. Feer while playing RL? Here is the secret, guys. You find your wife before they release Rocket League. Dr. 1439. Yes, found her many years before they released Rocket League. So I'm doomed? You might be. I cannot speak to the viability of the search post Rocket League's existence. But I used to play League of Legends before Rocket League existed. You have to perfect your talk to the girlfriend mid-game. See if you can make it so that it's not clear you're playing. Succeed maybe 10% of the time. But really, you know, really feel good about the times that you do. And just to be clear, I'm not getting on a phone call and then getting in game. Of course, that would be quite rude. I'm referring to when you get a call when you're already in game. What was your league rank? I never played ranked. I don't know why. Which is weird because I feel like in every other game that I play ranked. But me and all my friends like played it a decent amount and just never played ranked and never even thought like we should be playing ranked. So I'm sure we were trash is what, I mean, if you don't play ranked, I can't imagine you get very good. Gramma. Nice pinch. This might just be far enough ahead. No, he couldn't get the acceleration. 4-3 lead for Rezears. Dying, and now there's a chance here. Bounce dribble for Gramma. Takes it into an air dribble straight down the center of the field. Resets over the top, and it's a tie game. You usually make it like 5 minutes into the phone call before she asks if you're gaming. Yeah, that's pretty good. I like I said, I think maybe 10% of all the calls I maybe got out for free without having to be like, yeah, I'm in a game. Rezears from ceiling height. Pogo shots! Had a feeling that was all he had left, but Gramma has a great chance now. 32 boost. Rezears resets on 100, but he's rotating back to net late. What is the shot from Gramma? It's a slow down front flip. He drops close one. Rezears does save it, though. I'm not sure. Thanks. I don't know what. This is like very interesting quick chat reaction. Either way, Rezears wins kickoff in OT to take the lead and gain number 3. Gramma picks up the midfield 100. Is he going to go for a bump? Yes, he is, and it will connect. The Italian takes the series lead 2-1. These guys going back and forth right now in favor of Gramma. Game number 4. Gramma and Rezears. You think it's changed now, especially with streaming? The best game for a brief couple years was Fortnite. Good times. Right when it came out. When you could be sick of the game because no one was that good yet. In fact, of all the hours I've streamed, I have like only Rocket League stream hours, and then I think Fortnite might be number 2, or Super Mario 64 actually might be number 2. But Fortnite would be like number 3. I did some Fortnite streaming for the real OGs. Anyone who says they were there is lying. So don't even pretend like you were there, okay? Because no one was there. Why does it say there are drops? Oh, wait, did the drops turn off? Have I been scamming? I thought the drops were still going. Let me see. You know me, I actually don't like to scam. But last I checked, they were still going. Oh, nice flick from Rezears. Let's see. This streamer has drops in his title, but he's not exactly the one to be trusted. Yeah, they're good for a while. The drops are still going. I got baited by chat. They go till September 10th. So by all means, they should be going. Wave dash kickoff. Mirror goes Rezears' favor. You were there, bro. You played before seasons were a thing in Fortnite. I also have Fortnite Save the World. I'm not saying, I mean, of course, wait, everyone was there, right? Everyone played Fortnite. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the streams that I did of Fortnite. No one was there. Unless you're actually Excalibur1 being like, dude, I followed you because you streamed Fortnite way back in the day, and I've never understood why you keep doing this Rocket League. Interesting read from Gramma on that kickoff. Rezears went no jump, I think, and Gramma saw that and just dunked it straight towards the net. Gramma. Ooh, what a save. We watched it from his POV, but no follow-up available. Rezears absolutely farming here in this fourth game, trying to force game 5. And they 1v1 is tonight, yes. Rezears building up a healthy lead that will be hard to lose. Trying to add to it right now. Gramma able to make a save. Thinking about going to the back wall, but jumping all around the map. Ooh, nice save. Gramma sends it sailing away after Rezears had finally gotten a shot on target. Rezears reset. Oh, goes double. This is not something I was expecting from him as I saw the dribble, which goes to show why it works so well. I'm thinking, which option is he going to take here? Turns out it's the back wall double off the flip, and it's 8-2. Yeah, we'll be live for NA as well. 2 streams today for all of you trying to keep your stream streak going. Rezears big dunk. Oh, actually thought he got straight into the net, but I guess Gramma did just enough. Had his boost stolen though. Big flick into wave dash. Neither are able to get past Gramma. Rezears boost steal. Checks to see if Gramma's chasing him down. Clearly he is not. He's elected to go grab boost instead. And I think Rezears is just trying to make plays that keep him in control of the ball. Though he might have failed in doing that right now. That slight pop off the wall though is a big deal. Doesn't allow Gramma to get a clean air dribble. So now it's still a fight back for control. One that Rezears has maybe taken over because he's chipping the ball into the net and getting a 9th. Rezears caught and now flicked on target. Ceiling resets, front flip denied, sent straight back up. Big challenge seemed to get Rezears flicking early, but all of this doesn't really matter. All of this is Rezears controlling the ball more and more, which feels like It's going to continue to be him. Oh my goodness, taking the game. Decent save, but won't stop this one. 10-3. Rezears in and out save. Should be able to get this follow-up. Yeah, that'll be 11. So far, it's been back and forth. All the odd number games, Gramma has won. All the even numbers, Rezears has won. Certainly, this game makes you feel like we're about to see Rezears in a better spot for Game 5. But as it stands right now, Gramma has always been the one leading, and Rezears the one clawing back. He'll let it roll out. We're headed to Game 5. Game 5! Gramma and Rezears. Can Gramma turn around what was an abysmal game number 4? No other way to put it. Got absolutely routed 11-3. And has started off from behind again. Rezears pinching this one away. Gramma taking his time. Don't want to start the dribble until he can maybe bait Rezears into a bad spot. And then he's decided he had gotten said bad spot. As the bounce dribble turns into a hook shot. And it becomes 1-1. That's a good one. Som Ricostas with another killer emote. Mine's not showing though, I have to refresh. It's still not showing for me. This is devastating. Rezears, nice 50. It's showing on the overlay. I'll give it one more refresh on my end. There we go. So stupid, but so high quality. Did we get a first time doctor? If we did get a first time doctor, 1439. Oh. Rezears and Gramma are deadlocked, by the way, despite Rezears' dominance in the previous game. Rezears trying to cut this before it gets too close to the back wall. Trying to save himself a bit of an angle to shoot. Doesn't get it. Gramma's going to undercut him. Does anyone else feel like Gramma's current decal looks kind of like Dr. 1439? Nice catch and cut. Gramma not going to go in the air with Rezears waiting up there. He says, I'm not bringing you the ball for free. I'm going to force you back down to the ground. And then I'm going to absolutely have you all out of your axles on the fake. Rezears is coming off an 11-3 win. Gramma not letting that get to him at all, as he is now starting to build a bigger and bigger lead. Lupo or Moxie, who wins at Worlds? I give the Razor's Edge margin. I don't even know, dude. I'm gonna basically, I think I can get away with it. Last time I had to go on the desk and predict. This time I don't have to, so I can maybe just say they're equal. It's gonna be Cinema. Ooh, nice catching flick. All the way to the bitter end. Gramma, nice save. And take the other way. 3-goal lead now. I would say that Moxie's performance in the Nupo vs. Moxie challenge was better. Obviously, he won an extra series, but I would say the way he seemed to match up against everybody looks like they gave him the slight edge. But you have to remember, Nupo's on high ping in those. And you have to remember how degraded, I'll be honest, Moxie seemed when he played on land last time. I think he was not playing to his highest level. Will be playing less land than Nupo does, so I think there's a lot of elements it's hard to know. Pinch from Gramma. Technically it is a pinch, but it just rolls over to Rezears. Nothing to write home about. Double jump bump doesn't work because Gramma's proactive and gets up early, but now we'll get demoed, and Rezears should be staring at a wide open net. Pre-flip save? No. My issue with the new Nobo pronunciation is that it's the same problem as the original pronunciation. No one can seem to agree how to say it. People are saying Nobu, and I don't think Nobu is right. And so it's like if I'm gonna get convinced to switch, I'm gonna get convinced to switch to the right thing, which I think is like Nobo. It's like closer to 2 O's, no U. But that's not what people are trying to convince everyone to switch to. So the end result is that I've just been stuck on Nupo. (6-5) lead with 35 seconds left to go. Rezears hoping for a cinema finish in this series. Gonna have to back off now, though. He has boost to work with. Thinking about a backflip challenge. Gonna let Gramma go to work. Air dribble bump attempt. Rezears gets around it, makes the save. That was fun to watch from Rezears' POV. And now he's got ball control and all the boosts he needs in the world. Double jump, bump, connects. Rezears shows him how it's done. Dodges Gramma's bump and connects on his. And we got ourselves a tie game with 10 seconds left to go in game 5. Delayed kickoff from Gramma has it into the attacking corner. Gramma on the carry. How is he going to get this to nets? He probably won't. It will hit ground. Overtime in game number 5. The entire series comes down to this next goal, and the kickoff is fairly neutral. I think it's going to end up being Gramma favored, but it's not as good as it could have been. Rezears falling to the hesitation of Gramma, who's now in the air. Cut him off. Gramma trying to reset the play. Rezears going to be close behind, though, chasing him down. Maybe looking for a demo or a 50. Gramma decides not to get hit by either and backs off instead. Nice late flip to launch the ball. Rezears has to be careful. It's in! Oh, I didn't even know it was in! I thought it was going to bounce out. Gramma late reset at ground level forces Rezears to launch it to his own net, and it bounces off the post and in. GG's. Gramma will advance in game 5 to play Nugget in the losers semis.